this thing is kind of a game master token in a special way because we don't roll for resolving actions necessarily. Most actions, unless they concern, there's things when you go to the dice, but most actions, whoever has this says what happens. So this, we have to be careful because most of the time when I play this game, people get excited and start shouting what they do. And so we have to remember, we do have somebody at all times who says you do or you don't hit that guy. Right. So now we should agree upon the setting of the story. Where is our zombie problem?
The drugstore.
So modern day here and around the.
Yeah, that's what I think.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, they're like downtown.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Today.
Here and now. That's
today.
a popular choice. Okay, so then a good default choice is our hometown tonight.
Check.
Yes. And then we will create the character for the game. And you will draw one of each color. So each person take a green card. Here, I'm going to take mine. And then each person take.
Can we read it?
You can. A yellow card.
I like that one.
Then each person take a red card.
Too much to read.
Okay. Now, right? You did say a drugstore.
Yes.
And so to make things simple, we can have our characters near a drugstore, right? I'm thinking about there's the Apotheek just right there on Kungsgatan, right? Up by the...
By the Kunskapsgatan is there, right? Yeah. So it's up
right,
there.
Right,
We'll go up there.
Yeah,
Yep.
correct. And then...
I don't know. I don't use that road.
It's a wrong side of town. Now we have to use it.
Okay, so when you have this marker, we are now doing what's called a round, and you will say what's going on in a particular place, right? And typically where we are or where your character is or something like that. And then we go around, and you just say, we will just all say what we do and things like that. If there's any question about what we succeed at doing or not, then the round person, the marker person says so. Right. I was pointing at someone, but I have the...
Yeah, no, that was
yeah. And so then... And so once it has gone, okay. So then we go. If you don't want to take the rounds marker, then you don't have to just give it to the next person when it shifts. Okay. Then in that case, we are kind of ready. It says whoever likes zombie stories and whoever knows the game, those are eligible for starting. But you know what? Why don't we just roll dice? To see the highest die, high value gets the...
I'm a 6.
Okay. So,
okay, I'll have to start.
So to clarify precisely,
I guess. It says
Right.
character stats.
Yeah.
I don't know what else it says. Because it's...
Zombies can get everywhere.
well,
Okay, it's
yeah.
got the zombie. If zombie come there.
Well, let's let's clarify where we go.
Yeah.
To start.
Okay.
We will take our pawns, and in the beginning of the game, each put one character pawn in the character sheets. Character start. Okay, perfect. And so then the zombies are here. So these are the 2 boxes that count. If the pawns get spread around, then all of the occupied boxes count.
Okay.
Maybe not all. Maybe they're in different places, or maybe they're all combined in some effect or something. And so the first thing to do is to read this situation. Zombies appear only indirectly. Rumors, delusions, and newscasts, for example. So there's that applies, but also zombies can get anywhere. Escape is the only option. Organization fails. Anything that you would rely upon will fall apart. So, in other words, this is the general situation, except for us. So, so Max's job is to tell us where we are, time, locations, participation, who is there, and you should follow the rules, and we will freely talk about what our characters are doing. There is no going around inside the turn. We just talk freely.
Okay.
You will decide when there is a conflict of interest, when it seems like 2 characters are, causing trouble for one or the other or both, and then we would go to the dice.
Okay.
And also, like when you are done with you're saying I've had enough of being in charge. Because you will also say things like what happens, if I do something and it's not a conflict with someone, then you get to say how it goes. Just tell it. Okay.
I guess we're all using our original names.
No, that's a good point. We are not. We need to talk a little bit about our characters, just so you know what our characters are like and what they look like. And I am going to say that I am playing. I am a house. I'm a young house husband, right? And so my kids are currently. The neighbor is watching the kids, and I have to go. A young Magnusson, right, is out. I'm on an errand, maybe buying more milk or something like that. So think of me as where it says the face of Norrköping in the poster or the website. Yeah, that's mine.
Why are you going to the drugstore?
Well, because there's probably obviously some medicine, some kind of. I have kids. There's always something wrong with them. So, I probably have to pick up some minor prescription. So the kid is not dying of something terrible, but on the other hand, is needs the prescription. So there I am. Så, ett lapp. I Borgsferie. Man tar lappet.
Okay.
Jag har mitt lapp.
No. You mean waiting for... Just... Okay. Nathan.
I think my character is going to be this very annoying grandmother that everybody knows about. That came to the drugstore because her back is really painful. So she dragged the neighbor with her because she can't really walk well. It's hard to be old. So she is not really waiting in the queue. She's just going to comment about that she's old and she really has to, hurry up because it's cold and she's tired, and so she's kind of not eating but kind of pushing the lady that kindly came with her, so she can move and hurry up to get the paracetamol, whatever she wants.
And in the meantime, I am there with my lap and
Yeah.
one number away, right? And now,
Just get out of the way.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that's basically that.
Hello.
Okay. Well, I don't know. What would be like a very generic, like Swedish female name, whatever. I don't know.
Frida. Frida Svensson.
Yeah, sounds good. So okay, that's the name. And I guess like I'm just like I have arrived very recently to the store, and maybe there's someone who's like, "Do you need assistance?" And it's like, no, I know what I'm doing. Like, like I don't need you. Like I know all the stuff. Like if you observe, like it maybe appears that there's someone who knows about drugs.
Oh, I see. I want one of those, and I want one of those, and one of those too.
Middle class professional. So
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, so like like someone who knows exactly what they came for, or she. I defined the gender already. Yeah, like she came for, and so it's basically like not looking like that she enjoys her time there, but like I know what I'm doing. I don't need anyone. Like you're a bit like on the way. in a way, yeah. That's it. So I guess I'm going like for some whatever, like painkiller, like what you can get without
Right, exactly.
the
Right.
like prescription.
I'm Carl Bergström, an officer, and I'm in a car outside, looking around, doing my shift.
Ah, I see. Okay. Do you have a partner there?
Yes, I have a partner.
Okay.
We're sitting there and talking in discussion while we're looking around. Maybe we hear the commotion, starts looking inside if there's something.
Yeah. Nothing too terrible yet, I think. Okay. I'm realize that I have the moral right, but not really. So all right. And maybe I'll turn around, and then there's this other person who's like reaching right in front of my face for whatever it is. So I'm like surrounded by the other thing I will say is that on the police radio there is a you're getting a right. Well, but I am playing the zombies right now.
Okay, everybody can do that because
everyone can play the zombies.
Oh, okay,
right.
That's right.
Yeah. So the police radio is going is saying something completely crazy. It's like units proceed to, and it's trying to say where, and then there's the person like who's trying to do the dispatch. The organizer is like, what? And then there's kind of a hello, unit so and so, and then they realize they're broadcasting to everybody and they cut it. So that was mysterious.
Yes. If I have my partner, can somebody else play that, or am I just playing that?
Either one.
Yeah. Try to. Should we go back to station? I don't think so. They didn't say our name, so it shouldn't be a problem.
You didn't
radio.
You didn't get a location to where to go. That never got said, right? So.
No. We can try to get it up and running. So on. But
so they're going to go on their phone instead.
Yeah,
they'll take out their phone and say, "Okay, I'll call up and see what's going on." So,
he will go outside and go.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm looking around. It's chill.
Yeah. Well, crime-ridden motor shopping. So, okay. So everybody just keep playing, and somebody has to play zombies, right? Because they can get everywhere.
But I could only move if I took this way and
if we roll and there is a tie.
okay,
Right.
Well, I don't know. I guess we need some action, you know.
Well, let's bring in.
Yeah. Well, they have probably like some kind of, I don't know. I've never worked at a pharmacy, but like they have this kind of like back room,
Absolutely.
inevitably.
Absolutely, yeah.
Maybe where they have some drugs. I don't know if they mix whatever back there. Maybe
I
don't know
think
if
sometimes they do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
It depends.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Like anyway, it's there like where it's off limits from like everyone except for those who have like the qualified access there, and I guess like from there like things could start to be like some screams or whatever, and someone maybe like running out from there, like, oh, I don't know what's happening, like run, everyone escape. And maybe like having some kind of nice like some bite mark and blood like on that white.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I guess they have white.
Yeah,
whatever it is, whatever it is, it's
No,
nice.
they do have
It's
Yeah,
this.
now it's white, so it shows like the best
Right.
it can.
Yes.
It has to be white when zombie moves.
Okay. I was also thinking because your character is, special, that maybe you even have access in there when no one else is supposed to, right? Or whatever, right? I was just thinking about, drugs are back there. So okay, yeah, the zombies, the person, staggers out, right, and is of course, I'm looking and kind of saying, are you all right? And in the modern day, I'm not very comfortable with getting blood all over me, and so I'm saying, what's wrong? Are you all right? What happened? Is there an accident? And I'm kind of looking because what the hell is that, right? Is that a bike or something, right?
Get out of the way, I want my meds.
Okay.
Hurry up, I don't care if you're on jail.
Well, that does it. I'm going to say, she got in my way, right? Got in front of my number and everything, and that's it. And it's like, I'm not going to use certain words, but I am going to say, ma'am, you need to wait your turn. No, wait. First is, this person is hurt, and you need to wait your turn. Just want to get that in there too, right? So yeah, it's like, so I'm saying, come on, everybody, let's help this person, right? And so that's the
with all the noise, I'll react and I'll go out of the car and tell my partner I'm going in. Something is happening there.
You can see people going back and forth all of a sudden. There's some kind of thing
someone's
there.
like inevitably run out of like going into the store and like, okay, I'm not coming here.
That's right.
Going back.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So what exactly? Just so I can visualize what exactly you are coming in.
I'm walking in.
Yeah. And what is? I think that it's your character. I'm not quite sure.
Huh?
What are you doing? What's Freedom doing?
I guess it's like, I have this medicine. Okay, well, maybe like throwing like some pack of whatever, like bandage and like here, like put it around the wound.
So are
but
you?
I'm hurt as well. Give me my medicine.
So I'm.
Oh, you're
thinking,
that character.
Yeah.
Totally.
I am thinking that I am thinking that I have to say, I'm going to go into like Saint Magnus mode. I'm going to kneel next to you, and I'm going to look at your neighbor, kind of like that look of, and you can't take care of this, and but then I will say, ma'am, I will make sure you get your medicine.
Thank you, my young guy. I don't have the word in English.
Yeah.
You're so kind.